what's up? Hope y'all doing good. It's really, really hot out. Like hot. So I hope you stay hydrated, water, fruits, stay really, really hydrated so you don't pass out and faint, But I just came on here to talk to y'all real quick. Don't let nobody guilt trip y'all. Like, I don't know, people who are master manipulators, whether they learned how to manipulate in childhood because that's the only way that they learned how to get their needs met from a child, and then they just know that manipulating is the only way they can get their needs met, which also makes them bad communicators because they should be able to, communicate verbally what their needs are in a relationship, friendship, and not just like a love relationship or whatever, the relationship with a family member, relationship with a friend. You should be able to tell anybody based on how you relate to them, because that's what a relationship is. You're relating to a particular person in a particular fashion. You know what I'm saying? Co-worker, friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whoever, right? You're relating to them. So if you're relating and socializing with somebody, then you should be able to speak freely how you feel and what you think. So, you can tell when you're dealing with somebody that's toxic, dysfunctional, and they have a hard time with accountability because, they'll do, let's say they do something or say something. You call them out and you check them at the front door about it. And then they try to be like, no, I didn't mean it that way. Well, if you're texting or emailing or something like that, things can be taken out of context. Even if you're talking on the phone, things can still be taken out of context, but it can still be grasped a particular way based on your tone of voice. You know what I'm saying? So it's something about like narcissistic people. They just have to be face to face with you. They say the weirdest things, y'all. Like, I don't know about y'all, but for certain people that I know that are in my family, they'll just say weird stuff like, I need to hear your voice. That sounds very similar to my mom telling me she needs to hear my voice. Oh, I need to hear your voice because what if you get kidnapped? What if you get raped? What if? And it's always something negative, y'all. It ain't never like, I want to hear your voice because, I want to hear it and I want to hear and know that you're happy, or, you know what I'm saying? We all know that narcissistic people ain't ever going to be happy for you, okay? They're not even happy for themselves. The only time they are happy is when someone is going through a misfortune, when somebody is destitute, homeless, and broken inside out. That is the only way that a narcissistic person experiences happiness, because they're so sadistic and demented. They themselves are tormented by the Jezebel and any other spirits they got inside of them, that they want you to feel the same misery, the same depression, the same stress and anxiety that they feel and experience on a day-to-day basis. And all I'm doing is letting you know, live your best life. You don't need to go back and forth with nobody. Be a master of when they get the ying, 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 you be like, okay. And then you hang up the phone. You walk away. They gonna get pissed off. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Let them think that they won. Let them have the last word. Because guess what? When you unexpectedly, because again, they would never expect you to stop talking to them. So when you just unknowingly to them, cut them off, you stop talking to them, you go little to no contact with them based on your situation or whatever, they be so shocked. Well, are you avoiding me? Why are you not calling me or answering my calls? They get desperate, and they also hate you for that. Their addiction is the people. So, when you take away that addiction by removing yourself, out the equation, you can no longer be blamed. they can't shame you and belittle you and try to make you feel stupid because you want to do this or that with your life. You know what I'm saying? They're the main one. Y'all, I seen the funniest thing. It was on Instagram yesterday where this girl, I forgot her name. I think her name is Sinful or something like that on IG. But she did this skit about narcissistic people getting DBAs out here and business names and LLCs, but they ain't got no plan. And that is exactly how they be thinking, y'all. Y'all, look, when I read the comments, so many people in the comments was like, yeah, my husband or my wife or my mom or my dad or whoever it was to them, they was like, yeah, what is it with narcissists starting lawn care businesses? Is it because it does not require you to actually have a degree? Something that they are too broke to go and get? They are too stupid to actually achieve it. Because a lot of narcissists like to act like they are just so, I know all about this subject, da 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 da, boo 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 boo. But when you be like, show me your credentials, show me, your degree, show me your certificates, show me the paperwork backing up your knowledge of what you know what to do. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, it was so funny because it reminded me of my mom, where she was all like, can you what'd she say to me? She said, she tried to start a lawn care business back in 2011. And anybody in their right mind knows that in 2011 the economy was kind of rough, right? Just kind of like how it is right now, right? So it was so funny because, she tried to start this lawn care business. It failed. Then she tried to start a cleaning business. That also failed. And then she talked about some kind of nonprofit. That went nowhere. And then the last thing I remember her trying to argue with me about was a damn idea for a skating rink. Mind y'all, it's an imaginary thought, right? It ain't even in motion. It ain't happening. Nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And she over there, yeah, well, once I get it started, then I'm going to pass it on to you. And, you can let all my friends in. We all know that narcissists don't got friends. They got people that they use for their benefit. So she got to talking about, oh, yeah, you can let these people in for free. Look, I'm a strong believer that if you support me, and you support any product that I've created, that I'm selling, or you support me in anything that I do, then you will support the price that I set for my product. You know what I'm saying? And if you're too cheap, and mind you, if it's affordable, right, and you still choose not to support it because you don't want to pay for it, that's also fine. But it's like, how you want somebody to work for free? You know what I'm saying? Narcissists love to slave their children. Oh my God. But that was the funniest thing, reading those comments and all that. Y'all, I was bugging up. Because it just reminded me of my mama where she had all these magical thoughts. Oh, I'm going to go be an owner-op truck driver and I'm going to be making $400,000 a year. Come on now. You just started and you just got in that industry. What makes you think you're going to make that type of money right off the rip? That's like saying you're going to be a doctor and you're going to be getting paid $200 an hour and you ain't never went to medical school. You ain't never did residency or anything of the sort to get to that step. They just believe that they are magically on top of the pyramid and that they don't have to start at the bottom and work their way up. They don't think that they have to master any skills to get to where they want to be. They just think, oh, well, if I say I could do it, I could do it. Well, you're correct. You are Mr. or Mrs. Narc. You can. If you say you can do it, you damn sure can do it. But y'all are fundamentally lazy. Y'all don't like to do the work. That's just like my mom came up with this crazy ass idea. I was planning a trip, right, to go out the country or whatever. So she up there Oh, wait till I show y'all those text messages, boy. Look, man, I'm telling y'all, texts are receipts, because all of this stuff proves her grandiosity. It proves her magical thinking. It proves that she's a nutcase. But she's always trying to say that I'm the nutcase, which is very hilarious to me. But y'all, don't let these master manipulators, just like they have mastered from childhood all the way through their adult life on how to manipulate to get what it is that they want, you also have to master yourself. Master, not reacting to their nonsense. Master maturity. Because once you have matured, at that point, it's really ugly for somebody over the age of 25 to be throwing temper tantrums when you tell them no. Or when they don't get their way, they just pout. They up there sighing, and they think you're supposed to be a mind reader and read their mind. And it's just like you have a hole in the middle of your face called a mouth. God gave it to you, and you choose not to use it. But you use it for the will of Satan when you curse people and you speak down on people and you belittle them and you know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. It's funny how they can come attacking you with their mouth, but then when you attack them back with your mouth, oh, you going to hell. Oh, you ain't supposed to do that. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Hypocrisy. Double standards. It's okay for them to do X, Y, Z under the sun, but nobody else can do that. You know what I'm saying? I really like my hair, y'all. I hope y'all like my hair too. I got my little barrel rolls going. I just got my hair done. It looks really cute. I tried a different style this time. But yeah, y'all, look, go out here and live y'all life. That's why my channel is called Live Your Life. Don't let a person try to tell you how to get your hair done, what you can and can't eat, how you should or shouldn't wear your clothes. You know what I'm saying? You should first and foremost dictate what it is that you like to do for you. And then you dictate who you respect enough in your life to listen to their opinion on, how you should dress, walk, talk, eat, this and that and the third or whatever. But, if they not paying your bills, they not giving you, even if they was giving you a ride to and from work, if they not helping you put your car in the shop, if they not putting gas in your car, paying the insurance, don't be feeling like, you owe somebody something. We don't owe nobody nothing. God put us all here for a purpose, and a lot of people are not living in their purpose. And I feel like that is the saddest thing, to be here on earth for, I'm talking about decades, and you never remotely tried to go and walk in your purpose. Instead, you got caught up in the world's ways, society this and society that, and the norms of society. Let me tell you, narcissism ain't nothing normal about it. But society wants to normalize it, just like they're trying to normalize pedophilia. And pretty soon after that, it's going to be bestiality and I forgot what it's called when you have sex with dead bodies. I'm just saying the world is getting more and more perversion out here. And to me, just be careful of the company you keep. Unless you really know what this person is doing behind closed doors, you can't really say you really know them. You know of them. You know that that's your cousin or that's your uncle, aunt, your grandma, grandpa, but do you really know them? You know what I'm saying? Because master manipulators like to put on this fake facade and this image like they know you, or they want you to believe that you know them, but in reality, they're hiding the real them. But y'all be safe out there. I'm about to get up in his house and chill. So, all right, y'all. Positive energy always creates elevation. I will holla at y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.